Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are going to make this type of websites which can rotate by some degree. So if you click on this button, so this will rotate by some degree and this navbar will come. Okay. Now if you click on this cross button, it will rotate anti-clockwise and it will hide the navbar. And if you click on 3 dash, it will rotate clockwise, it will rotate anti-clockwise and it will show the navbar. And if you click on cross, it will rotate by clockwise and it will hide the navbar. So this is the main functionality that we are going to build today. And in the main page, nothing like that. In the main page, just we have the h1 and we have the text, we have the image. So just the normal things. Okay. So there is nothing special in the main page. The main functionality is this. If I click on dash, so it will come like that, and if I click on again cross, it will hide the navbar. Okay, so let's see. So this is our third project in 50 projects in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So let's get started and we are going to build this. So I have made the folder. Okay, so this is our folder structure. I have this index.html, script.js, style.css. Okay, so in index.html, what I have done, I have just imported the font awesome, nothing. So I've just given the title rotating navigation, and I've just added the script font awesome script. Okay, so we will start from the body section. Okay, so what I want is I want one container, I want one div. Okay, so I want one div of class name container. Why is it not showing? So the image is not working as of now. So I will add normally. Okay. So what I want a div having a class container. Okay. And inside that one more div I want having a class circle container. Okay. Circle container. I will explain it later why I need these divs. Okay. So I need one more div having class circle. Okay, so what I want inside this div, I want a button dash that this button. Here if you see, this dash button is there and this cross button is there, so I want these two buttons. Okay, so that is what I'm going to make. I want a button of having id close for the cross button, and for this button I will use the icon. Okay, so I will use the icon of class FAS FA times. Okay, so these buttons I need for the cross. If you see that cross is come now. Okay, so this is a button, and inside that button I am using a icon. Okay, so I need one more button. So I need one more button of having a class open. Okay, so this button is for close. I need one more button of, so what I want to use icon inside that button. So I want to give FA bars. Okay, that bar button, that bars icon. Okay, sorry, I save it. You see that bar button will come. Okay, so these two buttons I need. Okay, so after these two divs, what I want to create another div. Okay, of having a class content, which I want to show in the main page. Okay, so this div is for that. So this div is for all these contents this h1, this text, this image, for all this. Okay, and this div from here to here, this div is required for this navigation. Okay, so inside this div, what I want one h1. If you see in the main content, I have the h1, I have the certain text, I have the paragraph, image, all these things. Okay, so in h1 what I am giving, amazing article. Okay, now after the h1 what I want in a small text, I want something like that. Okay, suppose by John Cena. Okay, I've added this. Now after this small text, I have this paragraph. Okay, you see this h1, after this h1, after this small text, we have this paragraph for lorem ipsum. Okay, so what I will do, I will go, instead of copying it from there, I want to copy this from here only. Okay, see, I have copied it. Let's paste it and then save it. Okay, if you see, that paragraph will come. Okay, so I have added this paragraph. So after this paragraph, what I want one more heading. This time I want h3. So I've added my nature. Okay, I want to add the image of having source. So I have copied the image source. Okay, here I want to use that only. Okay, so I want to add alt nature. Okay, this I have added for the image. Okay, if you see, image will come. Okay, now after this image, what I want, if you see in the main project, after this image we have another text, we have another paragraph. Okay, so I want to add paragraph again. Let's copy the same paragraph again. Here the main motto is to show the navigation, not the actual main page. Okay, so here in main page you can add anything if you want. Okay, main thing I want to show this navigation. Okay, yeah, so I've added this paragraph again. Okay, so this is enough for content. If you see, paragraph will come here. Okay, now what I want to add a navigation. Okay, so after this div, after this main content, I want one nav bar. Okay, this nav bar will come when we click on dash button. Okay, so if you see the main project, this nav bar will only come if we click on this dash button. Okay, so as of now I am making this nav bar using the nav tag, and inside that I will use ul tag, and inside that I will use list tag, and in the list tag what I want to use the icon. Okay, so I want to use icon if a home. Okay, now if I save it, if, so if I save it, if I give home, so that home will come. If you see bottom, if you see the bottom, that home is coming. Okay, So in the same way, I want to give 3 more. Okay, so this time I want to give about and address. Okay, I want to change the icon. So ENVELOPE. So envelope, and I want about for if a hyphen address hyphen card. Okay, so if I save it, if you see, this will come home about address with the icon. Okay, so this is enough for HTML. So this is only required for HTML. Now we will move to CSS. The main motto of this project is working on CSS, working on rotation. Okay, so we will see. So this is enough for index.html. Now we will move to style.css. So if you see in style.css, I have already imported the font. Okay, so I just want to use the font icon of, I will show you, I just want to use the font icon of this Lato. Okay, that is why. Now what I want to apply the some CSS onto the root. So what I want box sizing border box. Okay, so that it can show everything in a border box format. I want to apply some CSS in the body. So first I will use the font family. So the font family that I have imported, Lato. Okay, so if I save it, you will see the change in the text. Okay, and serif. So if I save it, you see little bit change in the text. Okay, I want to use the background color of body, background color of #33. Okay, as of now it will show all blacks because I have applied the background color to all the body. I want to use the color in the body of #222. Okay, I want overflow X to be hidden. I don't want to overflow by x-axis. Okay, I want to give the margin of 0 pixel. So this I have applied this CSS for the body. Now I will apply the CSS for the container. If you see, if I go to index.html, we have this container, class container. Okay, so this div will contain all the contents from top to bottom except navbar. Okay, so I want to apply the CSS over that. Okay, now we have this container. I want to apply the background color of that container to be hatch fa. Okay, if I save it, this container will become white now. Okay, I want a transform origin top left. Why? Because I want to rotate this whole content from top left. Okay, if you see here, if I click on this button, this will rotate from top left. This whole content will rotate from top left. Okay, so that is what I have written here, transform origin top left. Okay, I want to give some transition. So when I click on button, it should transit in a certain format, in a certain transition mode. So what I want, I have given a transition of transform 0.5 second in a linear fashion. Okay, so that it will transmit in a certain linear fashion. Okay, now after this, what I want to give the width of 100 view width. Okay, I want to give minimum height of 100 VH. Okay, now I want to give the padding of 50 pixel so that it will come a little bit middle. Okay, so now if you see, it is showing somewhat in the middle. Okay, so that's it for CSS for this class container. I want to apply the CSS for this circle container. Okay, we have this circle container for the navigation. If you see here, not here, if you see the index.style, index.html, so we have this circle container, okay, which will contains the buttons, this navigation button, okay, these two navigation button with that will contain by circle container. So I want to apply the CSS over that. Okay, so in the circle container, what I want the position to be fixed. So I want this, if you see the main project, I want this navigation position to be fixed. Okay, position fixed. I want from top, so I want it from inside the top, so 100 pixel from inside the top. Okay, and also the left part also. So now if you see, if I save it, you will not be able to see the cross and the dash line. Why? Because I have given the top and left position is minus 100 pixel. So if I give, for example, if I give plus 100 pixel, it will come onto the screen. See, it will come onto the screen, this cross and dash line. Okay, but what I want to give minus 100 pixels so that it will hide it, so that it will inside the, so that it will outside the page. Okay, I will explain it later why I given the minus 100 pixel. Okay, now if you see in the index.html, inside the circle container we have the class circle. Okay, then we have the button. So I want to apply the CSS for that. So I have this circle, I have this background color. I want the background color to be if 7979. Okay, so this is for navigation. Okay, if you see, I will give the height, 200 pixel. Okay, and I will give the width of 200 pixel. Now if I save it, if you see it, it is coming onto the screen. So it is 100 pixel in the screen and it is 100 pixel inside the outside the screen. So if you see, I have given the position top and left minus 100 pixel, minus 100 pixel, but I have given the height 200 pixel. So that is why it is showing 100 pixel onto the screen and 100 pixel outside the screen. Okay, so that it will show like navigation, it will show like rotation. Okay, so that when I click on dash, this cross button will come from outside the page. Okay, so now I want to give border radius of 50%. Okay, now if you see, that will come. I want to give the position to be relative. Okay, and I want to give some transition. Okay, I want to give some transition so that it can transform into a certain transition format. So I want to give 0.5 second of transformation in a linear fashion. Okay, now what I want, now I want to apply the CSS for the button which is inside the this circle class. Okay, so those two buttons that we have, cross button and we have the dash button. Okay, so what I want, when I hover over it, it should show the cursor pointer. Okay, I want the position to be absolute. Okay, Now what I want to give the top 50% to that button. I want to give the left position also 50%, 50% of this class. Okay, 50% of this circle class. Because why? Because this circle class having a position relative and this button is having a position absolute. So this button will work the position as based on the circle. Okay, so it will not show the top and left position based on the body. It will show the top position or left position or any position based on the parent class. And what is the parent class of button? Circle. Okay, so that is why I have made the circle class position relative, and have just made the button class position absolute. Okay, so that I can make the position based on the circle div. Okay, now I want to give the height. I want to give the height of 100 pixel. If you see, that is showing like that. Okay, I want to give the background, not the background. I want to give just a background of transparent. Okay, now I want to give border of 0 pixel. If you see, now it is looking fine. So I just want to increase the font size of 26 pixel. Okay, and if I make the color white, so it will show exactly what we have here. Okay, so it will show exactly like what we have here. Okay, this icon is somewhat different which you are seeing here. Okay, so it's not a problem. So now I want to apply the class when we focus on the button. Okay, when we focus on the button, so I want the outline. If you see, if I click over it, this line will show. Okay, so what I want the outline to be none. Okay, now I want to apply the CSS for these two ID. We have the open, we have the close. Okay, so this is the button ID I want to apply for that. Okay, so what I want, inside the circle class, inside this circle class, then we have the button, and for that button I want to apply the CSS only for open. Okay, only for the open button. What I want to give the left of 60 pixel, not the 60 pixel, 60%. Okay, okay. Now what I want to apply the CSS for the close ID, for the close button. Okay, okay. So what I want this from top to 60%. Okay, and what I want to transform, because this close button will only show when we click on this dash. If you see in the main project, if when I'm clicking on this dash, then close button will only show when I click on the dash button. So this will show some transition, in some transformation. Okay, so that is why I'm just transforming it. So what I want, so when we click on, I want this rotate to 90 degree. Okay, okay. So now if you see, so I have given the top 60%, so that is why it is showing this cross here. Okay, I want to give the transition origin. So origin should be it should transit from top left. Okay, so I've given the rotation 90 degree, so that is why it is not showing in the main page. Okay, and it is I have given the transition from top left so that it can transit from the top left position. Okay, now I want to apply the CSS for the main content, so this is enough for this. Okay, so here if you see, I have applied this open. What I want is like we have this open, so that is why it is not working, because if you see the in the main project we have some padding here, correct? So here it is not showing, so the problem is like I have given the class instead of id. Now if I click on this, if I save it, it will come in the correct direction. Okay, correct position. So now I want to apply the CSS for the content. Okay, so inside the content I have the image, and I want to give the max width of the image is 100%. Okay, now if you see, that image will come and it will looks better. Okay, now I want to apply the CSS onto the content, main content, this whole page. Okay, so I want to give max width of 1000 pixel, and I've given the margin from top to bottom 50 pixel and from left to right auto. Okay, if I save it, now I want to apply the CSS over the each one of this content. Okay, sorry, I want to give margin of 0 for this h1. Okay, so now if you see, it is looking like better. Okay, now I want to apply the CSS on the small text. So I want the small text color should be hatch 555. Okay, and I want to give some style font style should be italic. Okay, so now it will change to italic by John Cena. Okay, now I want to apply the CSS for paragraph. Okay, so for this paragraph, what I want to give some color of hash 33, and I want a line height. Okay, I want a line height to be 1.5. Okay, so now if you see, this will look like better. Okay, now this is for main content. Now we need to work on this nav bar. Okay, so this is a nav bar which you will see, which you are seeing in the bottom in the black background. So now I want to work for this nav bar. Okay, so before we apply the CSS for the nav bar, so what I will do is like I will add a one class here in show nav. Basically what this class will do is it will show the nav. Okay, so what I will do, yeah, so what I will do, it will show the nav. So I want to apply the CSS over that nav. Okay, so what I will do, if that class is there, so I want a transform of rotate. Okay, rotate around minus 20 pixel. Okay, not minus 20 pixel, minus 20 degree. So if you see that, so as of now what I have done is I have added a show nav class by hard coding it, but later we will do when we click on this hyphen button, this dash button. So upon clicking on dash button, then we will add this show nav, and if I click on cross button, we will then remove this show nav. Okay, So what this show nav is doing here is like it will rotate the whole container by minus 20 degrees. Minus 20 degree means it will rotate the container in a anti-clockwise direction by 20 degrees. Okay. Now we will apply the CSS for the nav. Okay. So now what I will do is we will apply the CSS for the nav. So for nav, I want the position to be fixed. Okay. So I want the position to be fixed and I want from bottom. Okay. From bottom I want 40 pixel. Okay. Now if you see, this nav will come here. Okay. Because this is in rotation mode, correct? I want the nav to be left from 0. Okay. And I want the Z index of 100. Okay. Now we will apply the CSS for the UL which is inside the nav. Okay. So what I want to remove the list style. So as of now it will show the list style. So it will remove the list style to none. What I want to give the padding left of 30 pixel. Okay. So now what I will do, I will apply the CSS for the inside the nav we have the UL and inside the UL we have the LI. Okay. So I want the text transformation for the LI to be uppercase. Okay. Now if I save it, if you see, this text will in uppercase. So you might not be able to see it. It's in bottom. Okay, left hand side. So I will make the color of white. Then you will be able to see of color white. Now you are able to see. Okay. I want to give the margin of from top to bottom 40 pixel and left to right 0 pixel. Okay. Now I want a transformation. So transform of translate x in an x direction. What I want, this nav bar will come from inside, correct? So as of now we have hard coded it, correct? But this nav bar will come inside as soon as we click on this dash button. So it will rotate it by 20 degrees and this nav bar will come outside the page, correct? So from left side it will nav bar will come and it will show to the screen. So that is why initially it should be minus 100%. Okay, it should be inside that. Okay, since we have this some transition, so I want to apply some transition over this so that it will come in certain fashion. So I want to apply the transition for this transform, okay, of 0.4 second in an ease-in. Okay, so that's it for LI. Now I want to apply the CSS for the icon that we have. So want to give the font size of 20 pixel. So now it will be somewhat bigger and I want to apply the margin right to be 10 pixel. Okay. So that's it for LI. Now what I want, this nav, this UL, and what I want is like I want to apply the CSS for the second LI, not the first LI, second LI. That's why I have given nav UL. We have the UL inside nav, we have the LI, but this plus what it is showing, we are using the second LI inside the UL. Okay, so what I want to give some margin left. So I want to give some margin left to be 15 pixel. Now if you see, it will come little bit on the screen. Okay, because it should be some in, if you see in the main project, this is diagonal shape, correct? Because this will show it has rotated, correct? So if you see, the home is somewhat in the left and abort is somewhat in the right and contact is somewhat right in the right. Okay, so this will show it has rotated by some degree. That is why I have given for the second li to be somewhat in the right. Okay, so that it seems as it has rotated by some degree. Okay, so that is why I have applied for the second one, and similarly I will apply for the third one also. Okay, so I want to give some transition because this will come in a certain transition format. So not transition, translate x. Why it is not showing? Transform transition x. Okay, not transition, translate. That is why it is not coming. Translate x. Okay, I want this 150%. Okay, so originally if you see, the original one is minus 100%. Okay, for all the li, but now what I want is for the second li I want somewhat more towards right. Okay, more towards right, more towards anti-clockwise direction. That is why I've given the minus, so that it will show anti-clockwise direction, and it will show somewhat in the right direction. If you see here, abort is somewhat right to the home and contact is somewhat right to the abort and home also. So that is why I have applied this. Okay, so similarly I want to apply this for the third li also. Okay, so I just copied it, and what I will do, I will give one more plus and I will apply the. Okay, for the third one, and I will give this 30 pixels so that it will show somewhat in the right direction compared to about. Okay, so now if you see, you are able to see more address than about. Okay, and I want to give this 200. Okay, see, so address is showing somewhat in the right as compared to about, and about is somewhat in the right as compared to home. Okay, so that is why I have given. Now I want to apply the CSS onto the container, and if we have the show navbar, and inside that I want to show the, because what I want, if this navbar is there, so this show navbar will only come if we click on this dash button. Okay, so once we click on dash button, this navbar will show that we have already written the css for that. Okay, that we have already written the css for that. So once we click on dash button, this show nav will add the class in the container and will apply the css. Now what I want, so if this show nav bar is there, I want to rotate this circle also, correct? So when we click on, if you see the original project, so if we click on this dash button, this nav bar will show, as well as this circle div is there. Inside that we have these two buttons. I want to rotate this also, correct? So as soon as you click on dash button, it should rotate in a certain direction. It should rotate in an anti-clockwise direction along with the nav bar. Now if I click on cross button, it should rotate in a clockwise direction. So that is why. Okay, so if this show nav bar is on, I want to apply the css for the circle. So circle is a class having div which contains these two buttons, cross and dash. Okay, so what I want, so if show nav bar is there, okay, show nav bar is there, so I want to rotate the circle class by 70 degree, correct? Why 70 degree? Minus 70 degrees. Okay, so what I want, like if the user click on this dash button, it should rotate, this circle should rotate. See, this circle is rotating in an anti-clockwise direction, so that is I have given minus anti-clockwise direction by 70 degrees. Okay, so this is the one thing. Okay, and if this show navbar is not there, so show navbar will only come if we click on dash. If we click on cross, then show navbar will not be there, then it will show the original position. Okay, so that is what I have applied. So if we see our main project as of now, what we have done, so this is hard coded, correct? So why it is showing cross? Because I have manually added this show navbar. correct? So since show nav bar is there, that is why we are able to see this, that is why we are able to see this nav, and we are able to rotate this by 70 degrees, okay, because we have added it manually. Okay, and before this class I want to add some another css. Okay, so inside the container, because if you see as of now it is hiding, correct? So if the show nav bar is there, and what I want to, because we have, if the show nav bar is there, we have applied the css for the circle, but we haven't applied the css for the nav bar, correct? So if the show nav bar is there, this nav bar should show, correct? So here if you click on this dash button, this nav bar will show and this will rotate also. So we haven't applied the css for this one. We applied the css for the circle, but we haven't applied the css for the nav bar if we have the show nav bar class. Okay, so what I want to give some transform. I want to translate x by 0. Okay, see now if you see, we have this show nav bar and I want to apply the css for the nav. Under that we have the li. So I don't want to apply anything, so it will show just a normal things. Okay, translate x 0, and I want to apply some transition delay, so it should show some transition delay. Okay, so transition delay of 0.3 seconds. Okay, so now our main motto is, since we have added this show nav bar manually, so this is showing, so this circle is rotating by 70 degrees. So if you see, this circle has been rotated by 70 degrees, and this nav bar, we are able to see this nav bar, correct? But now if I remove this show nav bar from here, if I remove this show nav bar here, if you see, we are seeing the normal. Okay, so now what I want to apply this show nav bar class using the JavaScript. If we click on this button, then only we want to add the show nav bar, and if the nav bar is there, it will rotate in a certain direction, it will rotate by some degree. Okay, so now we will move to script.js. So what should we do in script.js? So as soon as we click on this dash button, it should add the show navbar class, and if we click on the cross button, it should remove the show navbar class. Okay, so that is only we required, so nothing much in the JavaScript. So I want to take the open id that we have the button of the id open. So I want to take that open, so because I want to click on that open or cross button, correct? So I have to take that. Okay, now I want to take the close button also, so that when we click on close button, it should show the original position, correct? Close. Okay, now I want to take the container, because I want to add the class in the container div, correct? So query selector, we have this query selector, not query command enabled. Okay, okay, so I want this container class. Why? Because I want to add the show nav here, this div only. Okay, now I want to apply the add event listener. So as soon as we click on add event list, as soon as we click on open button, so it should add the show nav class, correct? What is this open button? This open button is dash. Okay, so I want to apply the event listener of click. Okay, so what I want to add the class of show nav. Okay, so that is why I'm adding the class list add, and then we want to show the nav. Okay, okay, similarly I want to remove this show nav class as soon as we click on container, as soon as we click on close button. Okay, where is this close? Okay, so I think that is enough. So what it is doing is, if we click on open button, it will add the class show nav. If we click on close button, it will remove the class show nav. Okay, now if we refresh this page, okay, now if I click on this, see, it is coming in a, it is rotating. If we click on dash button, now if I click on cross button, it is coming in an original position. Okay, and it is also showing in some transition also and some delay also. Okay, so this is our projects. Hope you like this project, and if you like this project, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will upload a lot of videos. Like, this is a series of 50 projects in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and this is only the third video. So I will bring all the projects, all the 50 projects and very interesting projects in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So do subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.